How do you make a long distance relationship work? This is a question many of us grapple with. In today's video, I've got 3 powerful tips that can make all the difference. And don't forget, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment in the comment section below, and share with that your friend that you know he or she is in a long distance relationship. I know you want them to succeed, so please share the video. Hi everyone, my name is Sarah Onayemi. I am a trained counselor and a relationship coach. I'd like to welcome you to the Love Learn Talk channel, where I talk about all things related to relationships. And if you are looking for ways to improve your relationship, you want to do better, or you even want to know how to make great choices when it comes to a relationship, or you want to know how to get it right with marriage, this is the place for you. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 3 powerful tips that can make all the difference in your long distance relationship. So stay tuned till the end. In today's world, long distance relationship is becoming common than ever before. People are relocating, they are traveling for career purposes, relocation, trying to get a better life outside the country. So it is very important that we all understand how to navigate this big move. I mean, if I just look around me, the last 1 year, I can count like 5 to 6 people that I know have had to relocate, especially from Nigeria to places like Canada, UK, and other parts of the world. While some are in maybe courtship or they're dating, some are even married and they have to be apart for a while. So it is very important that we don't leave this aspect to chance. Personally, for me, I have experienced long distance relationship before. During our courtship and even after our wedding, my husband and I were apart. And for us, it was even during COVID. Okay, so we even had to reschedule our wedding twice. Okay, I remember getting my wedding dress and everything that I needed. I thought we were gonna get married like maybe in a couple months, and I had all my wedding items just sitting there for like 6-7 months, and I was really wondering, oh, when will this ever happen? Okay, so I truly understand the emotional roller coaster that can be. And if you're in a long distance relationship right now, I really empathize with you. Okay, I understand and I know this is going to pass. Okay, so the number 1 thing on my list on how you can make a difference in your relationship, your long distance relationship, is invest in your communication. I'm sure we all know that communication is the bedrock of every relationship. Without effective communication in our relationships will not thrive. Okay, so when it comes to long distance relationship, communication is like the biggest thing that you've got to make your relationship thrive. So in your long distance relationship, you don't want to leave your communication to chance. In fact, if you have been communicating like maybe 80% or 70% when both of you were still together, now that you are no longer together, especially for people that are in 2 different countries, you are in 2 different continents, this is the time to even be 200% when it comes to your relationship. Okay, you want to do all that you can to invest in your relationship. All thanks to technology today, where we can reach our friends and families and loved ones on WhatsApp or on Facebook. That has really made a difference in our world today. So if you're in a long distance relationship, you want to invest in your communication. Okay, when both of you are in two different locations. You don't want to assume that there's something that is too big to talk about or something that is too little to talk about. You want to talk about every single thing in your day. Okay, when you're in a long distance relationship, you cannot see each other when you want to. Okay, you can't just pick your bags and baggages and say, oh, I'm going to see my partner. Of course, maybe you have to go through a visa, or you have to do some paperwork to be able to get that done. So because you can't do that, you can't see each other, you want to invest so much in your communication. You want to do video calls as much as you can, okay, so that you can see each other, you can have a feel of what's happening in the other person's environment, and the other person can have a feel of what's going on in your own environment. You want to communicate the big, the small things, okay? You want to update your partner about your day, talk about your day. Initially, if what you talk about in your relationship before both of you had to leave each other to different places, if what you've been talking about is what did you eat today, did you sleep well, you can still do that when you're in a long distance relationship, but this time you want to be more intentional. You want to be more intentional by asking questions. Or how did your day go? What happened in your day? For example, if your partner actually went for a study, you want to ask them, oh, how was classes today? How did it go? Did you have assignments to work with? How about this presentation? And the other person that is in the other location, you also want to do the same thing to each other. You want to be more detailed, okay? So in terms of communication, you want to update each other on your week, for instance, okay? For me and my husband, when we were still apart, even before we got wedded, we would always share our week, like, okay, this is what my schedule for the week, this is what I have to do, I have to see this person, I have to see that person, even before the week began. So we already understood, what what we have to do in a different location, even though we are not together. So because we have given that information ahead of time, even when I send message and I'm not getting the response that I want immediately, I can understand, because already we gave each other information ahead of time. So you want to be more intentional, specific, and detailed with your relationship. For example, if you're not going to be able to talk that day, okay, for me and my husband, we had to set a goal that, we are going to schedule, for example, maybe 2 hours to speak every single day, okay? You want to be that clear. You want to set that goal, because you don't want to leave your communication to chance. So if there's going to be any time that you're not able to achieve that, maybe from your end or from the other person's end, you want to communicate that ahead of time, that, we plan to speak today, that's not going to happen anymore because of this, because of this, because of that, okay? You don't want to assume that the other person understands what's going on from your end. You want to be clear and specific with your communication. The number 2 tip that can help you thrive in your long distance relationship is that you don't want to listen to the negative things people say about long distance relationship. There is a lot out there on social media. People say things like, when people travel out of the country, especially for those who are not in the same country, when people travel out of the country, they end their relationship, they are no longer serious, they cheat on each other. For you, I don't think that's the kind of news you should listen to, okay? As much as these things are true, they are not also true for everybody. And most times I feel like some of these stories are not verified. So we really don't know what happened between both of them and why they have to end their relationships. We just heard like, these people were together before, now the other person had traveled and they are no longer together again. For some people, it could even be, they try to be together, there is visa issues, and they just both agreed and said, okay, since this is not working, we both love each other, we're trying our best, but things aren't working, and they just peacefully end the relationship. Okay, so you want to decide what you're going to listen to and what you're going to hear. During my relationship, before my husband and I got together, people would always ask me, are you sure this guy is coming? Are you sure? Like I said earlier, we had to reschedule our wedding twice, specifically because of COVID. We had to do that. But a lot of people don't understand when you're in a long distance relationship. They've never been there before. They don't understand the intricacies, so they just say things. Some of them think they are trying to show that they care, okay, but you have to be wise to know what to hold on to and what to discard. Okay, and I also think you don't owe everybody explanation when you're in a long distance relationship. You just want to focus on the person you're in a relationship with, and you want to try to defend each other in your different location as much as you can. You want to guide your relationship against these negative things that fly everywhere, especially on social media. Okay, you know who you are in a relationship with, and you want to just hold on to that irrespective of what people say. The number 3 tip that can make a difference in your long distance relationship is that I want you to know that this is a phase and it's going to pass. Yes, it's a phase and it's going to pass. I want you to begin to picture that future that both of you have you've had conversation that, oh, this is the kind of family we want to build, these are the things we are going to achieve together. I want you to look beyond what's happening right now. Yes, you are not able to see your partner when you want to. It's challenging, it's difficult. Yeah, that's very true, but it's going to pass. I want you to look at that future that you both want to build together, and that's what I want you to focus on. And I also want you to know that a lot of people have done long distance relationships before, and they have they did one with that. Now their relationship is thriving. I know people that are around me that have done that before, and now they are together. And I have also been through that before, and now I am together with my husband, and our relationship is thriving. So it's a phase, and it's definitely going to pass. Okay, so just to recap everything I've said. Number 1, you want to invest in your communication. You don't want to leave that chance. That is all you got in your long distance relationship, so you want to invest in it. The number 2 thing is that you don't want the negative things you see on social media that friends and families who don't understand what's going on say. You don't want to let that get into you. You know who you are in a relationship with, you know what you are building together, and you want to focus on that. The number 3 tip that can help your relationship thrive is that it's a phase and it's definitely going to pass. And every single desire and things that you've had together, you've planned together, will definitely come to pass. This phase will pass. So let me know if you're in a long distance relationship or you've been in a long distance relationship before. I want you to leave in the comment section below what are those things that you did during your long distance relationship, or you are currently in a long distance relationship. What are those tips, those things that you do that is helping your long distance relationship thrive? So please leave that in the comment section below so that we all can learn and be successful with our long distance relationship. And don't forget, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, like, share, and leave a comment in the comment section below. Till I come your way again, thank you for watching.